Hi everybody, I am Cookie Dough and welcome back to an all new Let's Play in Victoria 3 where we will be playing as New Granada here. Yeah, we will be starting as New Granada. Again, it's the Colossus of the South, mainly focusing on South America and Central America kind of a bit as well. It does encompass Mexico and the Central American uh, nation here. So again, I literally have not played since I did the Greece Let's Play quite a few months ago now, where we could not or were not able to create Byzantium here as hard as I tried. It was darn near impossible, at least for me. But here the goal is to form Gran Colombia mainly, uh, which is should at least I don't want to say is, but should be easy enough as we only need literally one province from Ecuador here and Venezuela here. So we should be able to grab that without too many issues. I did do a quick run or a quick practice game before actually starting any recordings, and there was a event that could be a little bit um, troublesome because if we do not hurry up, it for some reason causes any nation formation here to disappear, either Gran Colombia or both of them disappear, Gran Colombia and Federation of the Andes. And again, we could possibly do, which is basically having the whole coast, the western coast of South America here under us. That's including Chile, uh, Bolivia, Peru, uh, obviously Ecuador and Venezuela and all of those guys. But anyways, for now, let's see what our game looks like here. We are at the 26th rank minor power, of course. Our government, again, is just all still new, so we do have the Conservative Party in power, with the armed forces saying they will join the Conservative Party at the next government reform. Right now, we will not be putting them in at the moment because as soon as we unpause, it will be clear about the event that is popping up there. Anyways, the one thing is, most of our laws are pretty good. The only thing that is a little weird or just not uh, preferred to have at the moment is the legacy slavery thing here, which we do want to ban, but unfortunately, as long as the conservatives are in power, they would not they will not be we will not be able to change that unless something drastically happens with their thinking. So for now, I'm not going to run any law changes just yet. I'm gonna wait just maybe a month or so to see the game. Our budget here, it's pretty decent. We don't have any consumption taxes, which I will do on tobacco, which will give us enough or a decent amount of money. Services and luxury furniture for now. Just those three for now should give us an extra 2k a week, I think that should be. So we should be fine on that. I'm not gonna raise any taxes or lower any taxes as of now. We're just gonna run with it that way. Construction, there's no construction going on, and we don't even have any construction sectors. So main thing I do want to do is actually do put in 2 right off the bat. I think that should work out for us. And in my 2 most populated or with the most job seekers spots, put 1 in each of those. And since we do have a input shortage on iron, I do want to run a iron mill here in the only province that does do iron. We can do 36 of them. Should be pretty decent, but we'll see what happens anyways. So let's see here. So we have Panama here, which does have some coal, logging, fishing, and whaling, of course. The coal will always come in handy, so that's pretty nice. Again, our only province that has iron is here, which also does have coal. Fantastic, and some logging, fishing as well. Our main capital province here just has some coal. We are lousy with coal, but not so good with iron and a couple of other things. So yeah, the coal is there, that's always good. And in this one here, again, we have coal, logging, fishing, and whaling. And our internal, one of our two kind of Amazonian provinces here, the one just has logging, and the other one does have some rubber plantations as well in there, just pretty decent. But again, we're not too worried about that for now. Like I said, we do need the iron badly, so it is all queued. Once we do get that, it'll be going. We have a shortage of hardwood. I will be switching the one thing. So this one here, I will switch to have hardwood production. Should help us most definitely. And in our technology tree, I think we're just gonna start off nice and simple with lathes. It'll take 35 months. Shouldn't be too long either. Our military is okay. It's not too bad. We have 12 line infantry, 4 irregulars, and 2 lancers. Which this is a little bit weird because we don't have the tech for lancers here. Yet we do have 2 units of lancers, which is pretty good. I do like that. But in the meantime, I do want to just upgrade these guys. I don't think it's gonna cost us too much. Maybe some what's it called? Some of supplies once we do mobilize. But again, this is an all new army features, and the way it works. Don't fully have played around with it too much, but it does sound pretty nice. Okay, before I do want to unpause really as soon as possible here, as we have been here 7.5 minutes. Me just talking about setting up the game. Great Britain, I was thinking of actually doing a joint customs union with them. I don't think this is going to happen because of our differences in the government, and obviously our GDP is pretty shitty, so I don't think they're going to go for it, but let's go improve some relations with them. And other people I do want to improve relations with is Brazil here, as right now they are in war with Grau-Para, which I might go and attack Ecuador right away before they start here and bordering me and wanting to come in on any of that action. And I think I might want to even send a thing to improve relations with the US. I think that should be pretty good. Yeah, I think we're pretty much set to one thing I did want to do. I do want to declare interest here in the Andes. That is definitely what I want to do. And also some decrees, that's right. And I do want to get all of my... Okay, I can't get this one going here. Which one has more job seekers? 27k for you, 24k for you. Let's go Panama, I think. Yeah, let's do the Panama one. We'll get you some of that there. There we go. Okay. I think we're good to unpause. I will go straight to speed 5, and as again, there's not much to do with Gran Colombia right off the beginning. They are a little bit a new nation, pretty much. So we kind of have to get going from the beginning. But yeah, this is the first event that I was talking about, which will be a time event in the journal here. Following Grenadian independence from Spain, a power vacuum was left in the place of the colonial government, which was quickly filled by charismatic armed forces leaders. These caudillos have come to define much of South American politics. So this event will pop up playing any of the South American nations. Actually, I'm not sure about Brazil because this is mainly focusing on Spain. So I am not too sure it will pop up with Brazil, but any of the other ones like Venezuela, Ecuador, Bolivia, Peru, any of them, this is the event that pops up. And in here we have a bar that'll either fill or empty, and it depends on whether the armed forces are in government or not. So if they are in government, this bar will fill, and then once the bar is full, it basically says it is failed, I think, which triggers the event the fist clenches. This is how I am understanding it. So then New Granada gets Age of the Caudillos permanently, which gives us 60% armed forces political strength, 20% armed forces pop attraction, and 100% political strength of officers. I kind of would rather have this. It still leaves it at 50%, 10 and 30%. I do like that this thing here rather than having the armed forces in power. But again, we'll see what happens. So I am not in any hurry to actually put the armed forces in to the Conservative Party because most of them will be the Conservatives will be winning the majority of the elections in the early game anyways, in the first few years at least. And this event here has to do with Bolivia, Peru over here. The defeat of Felipe Salaverry's coup attempt has led to complete consolidation of Bolivian domination over Peru. Supreme Protector Andres de Santa Cruz has declared the imminent formation of a confederation between the two nations. I don't think I can do much about it at the moment. I will click this because I rather the confederation not happen, but we will see what happens. You can kind of just like, okay, yeah, let them be, improve relations with them, or just say we have no interest in that affair. But I will click this first one. We'll see how that all pans out. And yeah, let's keep going here. Let me see my troops. Yeah, they're all in line infantry. So let me see if I go ahead and try to declare war on Ecuador here right away. I'm hoping Brazil or anybody else will not want to come in. I just want to have this right away quickly. Ecuador does have a good population at least. Also has some iron as well, coal obviously, but the population is very good. So I think we should be able to beat them up really nicely here. So I will go ahead and mobilize these guys and send them to the front here, which they do go down a predetermined road here. And I think they're already up on going, just kind of pushing. And obviously I will add a war goal and just swallow them up whole, which should be pretty good. At the moment we are losing a little bit of money. We are just constructing our mine here, which should hopefully go pretty good. And after the mine we also do need a tool manufacturer, which I will go in where my iron is. And there we go. We are in our first war. And I think we should be beating them up pretty nicely here. There's a lot of people demoralized. Really? Okay, but anyways, we should be able to beat these guys up without too much of any sort of issues here. We do have more, or about twice their troops. They did also mobilize every single man they could get. And here we go. We do have our first election, and like I said, the conservatives are just running away with this. There will be no problems with this. Yeah, I'm still gonna keep going and improving relations with Brazil. I do want to have them as my as a buddy at least. And how are these guys? These guys probably okay. They're actually getting pretty close. We'll see. We'll see how all of this goes. And now we can probably just go ahead and propose peace here. There we go. Propose peace, please. And there we go. Boom. This is fantastic. Commander commands civil coalition. General Demoka has made public statements in support of the Liberal Party, bringing into question the political neutrality of the military. Okay, that's actually pretty good, but it's only 20% momentum. Yeah, you know what? Let's still do it again. It's not gonna do a single dent, but I do like this. This is going to be pretty good, as it should be able to allow me to is there anything here outstanding that we're building? Yeah, this is in Ecuador. Let's not do that. Let's just do this. Tools will be next after that. But yeah, we should hope to be able to get these guys under our thing here. And I will incorporate these guys right away. It'll only take 2 years. And yeah, we do have the first government reform here. I could reform and get the armed forces to join, but I do not want to do that at the moment. Like I said, I'd rather this run out as to not part of the government, the armed forces, but we'll see what happens here. And like I said, the tools are the issue here. We do need to get some tools. We are spending a little extra money, but it should be a-okay. Still only the 2 construction districts. Yes, okay. We are incorporating these guys. Like I said, it'll be 2 years. I could incorporate these guys here, but it's 20 years. So let's not worry about those guys. These guys here will definitely get incorporated. So let's just keep on going. Britain, did you change your mind any closer to it? Not quite. Almost. Brazil, we're still doing well. Yeah, US, all of these guys, that is all nice. Alobor Man has risen as the popular leader of the intelligentsia, with some not so pleased by such social mobility. He definitely has earned it, so let's go ahead and do this. It's not much, it's just a character appears, so that is fine. Yeah, so we'll be doing this, and I did want to look at some laws to pass. Actually, this is probably, there's no negatives to this. Nobody's gonna be like, but religious schools will be nice just so we can get some more literacy around here. Okay, lathes are done. Beautiful. Next thing I wouldn't mind doing, okay, atmospheric engine is actually really good. I am actually going to boost this along with my own research here. So atmospheric is very good because we will be able, or we will be needing that as soon as we will be building some what's it called, coal mines, because we will definitely do that. There we go. We do need tools, we do need wood, we do need everything, but everything depends on the tools, so we will do that. Enactment success chains, yeah, I think that's the best thing to go with. Yeah, we might go a little bit into the red, but that should be a-okay. This is gonna take still 46 more weeks to complete. Okay, these guys are doing a logging camp, which is great. I just am not... Okay, no, I am okay with the location where they're building it. That's fine. Okay, this is nice. I do like this. The less of them... Hold on. Okay, this is for 5 years minus 15%. But the church gets more interest group pop attraction, which kind of almost switches it from one to the other. Let's just do this. That's fine. We'll just get 5% off. That's a-okay. Okay, these guys are doing another logging camp, which is... I am fine with that fully and completely. Again, as soon as we get some tools going here, we will be able to increase both the wood production, the iron production. Mainly the iron production is halting because we don't have the tools for them to be mining that iron. So that will most definitely need it to be done. Okay, more success chance, pop attraction here. And you know what, let me get the prestige. I think the success chance is enough, but the prestige will give me... I just jumped 6 spots, which is great. It's not a huge amount of prestige, but it does bump me up, and I do like that. Does that change your mind, Britain, for me to join your customs union? No, it's getting even slightly worse a little bit. Okay, these guys probably are doing, yeah, damaging relations. So, okay, because they do consider me a rival. So let's keep this going here for now. And I think we can actually add one more thing here. Let's get it to Ecuador. And we'll get it in here as well. Okay, low on active voting. That's fantastic. I have 7 more months here to incorporate. That's gonna be awesome. Yeah, we do have quite a lot of radicals. Okay, tools are done. Fantastic. So now I need to just wait here. So this is just going to be going here. We're just doing wooden tools, which is pretty good. I can go and do wrought iron tools, which will use a lot of the iron but make more tools, which I will do. Just bear with me here for a second. We will do this. Then we will come back here and use lathes on here. Right, there we go. And here we will soon be having atmospheric engines as well, which is actually quite quickly approaching. So in the meantime, I will also start a coal mine. Ecuador would be pretty good, but I will put it in here where it is in the same province as my iron mine right now. Again, they have changed the way access to the market works and the market price. So the price, for example, here, right, if you go into the iron mine, in this province here itself of Antioquia, I'm sorry about the pronunciation, but anyways, here the price of iron is very low. It is 23.2 per unit of iron. But if you go in our main market here, the price is actually 27.6. So there is a slight difference between the overall New Granadan market price versus the each province where it is being produced market price. It took me a while to kind of get my head around that. Once we do get railroads and stuff, that will get a little bit better. So in the meantime, because we have our iron mine here in Antioquia, I'm going to call it Antioquia. I hope that is pronounced properly. I will switch it to iron frame buildings, which will force me to be building more tools, more iron, all of that stuff. Again, now it's saying the price is dropping, which is a-okay, or that the price is too high, which is fine. This is now going to cause these guys to get more things in place, or more people hired, so that they can produce more iron. See, and now the price still is quite high for both the tools and the iron itself. But we are working on a coal mine. Should be done in 8 weeks, which is pretty good here. We will be able to get what's it called? Oh, and they are building a shipyard. That is pretty good. Representing the constituents in the Catholic Church, Froilan Rocafuerte has issued a formal petition to the New Grenadian government to pass elected bureaucrats. Okay, elected bureaucrats is not too shabby. I do actually don't mind this at all. Dye works accident, of course. Several workers died today at the Cundinamarca Dye Works. Died in the dye works. Kind of ironic. When an industrial-sized tub of hot dye accidentally spilled out over the workshop floor and the unsuspecting workers. Ouch. That does not sound great at all. We will do the one that does not radicalize the pops here. So we will do this here, unfortunately. It is what it is. Yeah, these guys are getting what's it called, funding for a shipyard, which is pretty good here. And I think I will go ahead and go electric bureaucrats. It will only piss off the intelligentsia. Will it help the landowners? No, it will not. But let's get electric bureaucrats for now. Okay, stock exchange done is also great. Okay, so now that we have our coal mine, we will go ahead. Oh no, we just need a couple more days here for our atmospheric engines to come online. Napoleonic warfare, there it is. Okay, atmospheric engine done. Fantastic. Also do need to work our way down to railways. So let's go ahead and do mechanical tools. I believe that should be our next thing to do. So mechanical tools go. So now that we do have the access to the atmospheric engines, I will go ahead and issue an order to change atmospheric engines in our iron mines, which will or should increase the production of our iron itself, and also give us some rate of producing coal at the moment as well. So, but in the meantime, I do need to add another iron mine here, which I will do. And then I will also add another tool shop. I will just upgrade the one we already have for now. Okay, we do have some shortage of small arms and so on. Okay, there we go. So we're doing all of this stuff. I did not actually check with our people at all since we started. So our lower strata here, obviously you guys are paying quite a lot for grain, for clothing, and for furniture. So that's the three things we do need to desperately lower the price of. Mainly grain and clothing, and obviously furniture. So we will be working on that. But I think this is a great spot to put a cut in our first episode. I'm so excited to be playing Victoria 3 again. I do really enjoy this game, and I am hating that Brazil has rivaled us, which definitely sucks big time here. I don't know what we would be able to do here. I don't know if we can get any sort of defensive pact with anyone. I kind of highly doubt it. No, it doesn't seem anybody would be willing. Oh, look at this. These guys would let me come join their customs union. Okay, for an obligation, that is. Okay, I am I'm actually not opposed to that. Let me actually think about it. I was gonna make a cut here anyways, so I will think about it. We might be joining the British market, which I think will help us quite a bit. Plus, we might have some defense against Brazil as well. But for now, thanks a lot for coming and watching the first episode, and I will catch you next time. Bye bye.